Are you frustrated out there house hunting? Are you making offer after offer only to be up against multiple offers and not winning? In today's video, I'm going to offer some think outside the box ideas about what to add to your offer that may help you get under contract. So let's get to it. Hey, Laura Gallen here with Mountain Prairie Living, empowered by ERA Shields, and welcome to my channel where I answer questions about the home buying and selling process and all the cool things there are to do here in beautiful Colorado Springs. I'm so glad you're here. So in today's video, I'm going to offer some think outside the box ideas about strategies that you can use when you're up against multiple offers in this strong seller's market. Now, I'm going to preface this by telling you, these are not the traditional ones. My ideas are going to be outside the box. So I'm not necessarily discussing or discounting the strategies of appraisal gap, escalation clauses, increased earnest money, or what you might call good faith deposit, or post-occupancy agreements, or inspection, objection, and resolution, removing those contingencies, or paying for the seller's title insurance or closing fees, or paying for a clean out moving. Those are all things that we're finding very common in today's real estate offers. So I'm going to try to move past that and add some ideas and suggestions for finding other additional things that you might add to your offer to make it stand out and differentiate you from other offers in that multiple offer situation. Now, it's important to note that sellers don't always take the highest and best. It depends on their motivation and their needs. So it's really important that you understand that concept. It may feel like the sellers are extremely greedy, and we are seeing that in today's market. And if you were on the seller side, you might be feeling the same thing and choosing the same options. If it's given to you and it works for you, why would you not take it? So just keep that thought in mind, that the highest and best isn't always what they choose. You're going to start with researching the seller's motivation. You need to understand the seller a little bit more to be able to offer some variety of think outside the box additions to your offer. So the very first step is to have your buyer's agent contact the listing agent and ask questions that are going to answer some of the motivations of the seller. Do they need a post-occupancy agreement? So the length of that post-occupancy agreement is important to them because maybe they have a PCS move and they have a little bit of window there, or maybe they need the 60 days post-occupancy to be able to find and close on another house. What is that motivation? How far are they moving? Is it local, or is it out of state, or is it out of country? What are some of the things that are going to entail with some of that move? What is it they need from you, the buyer, to help with that transition to make it a little bit smoother? Are they focused on maybe getting closer to family? Maybe their grandparents wanting to get closer to their adult children and their grandchildren. Maybe they're adults trying to get closer to their parents who are aging and not doing well. So maybe that's the motivation. Find out a little bit more about why they're making this move. Maybe the parents have passed away and this is the family home, and it's the children, the siblings, or the trustees who are making the decisions on the sale. Maybe they have an attachment to the home, maybe they don't. Find out. That situation could be one way or the other. And if they are someone who has strong memories to that home and that, then check out this video here where I talk about letting go of a home you love. And look at what those ideas are, and those might offer some think outside the box suggestions for your offer. Are they rushed to sell, or do they have time? Do they want time to allow them to pack up that house? Those are all areas of motivation that the seller needs that really helps you think outside the box to create some creative additions to your offer. The next research area that you can go to is public records, social media. Research the seller a little bit. Do they have dogs? Are they sports fans? Are they outdoor people? Do they have children? What age are those children? Are they teenagers? Are they in college? Are they little? What's going on in that household? What are some clues to the seller's lifestyle? Social media and public records, maybe things that were for sale or newspaper articles about them. Maybe they're really strongly ingrained in their community. They're active in charities and volunteer groups. Find out information about their likes and wants. Now that you've researched this information, this is where you start thinking outside the box. What are some things that you can add to your offer that's going to differentiate your offer from somebody else's? And here's a few suggestions, but of course, it's wide open when you get to know some of this information about your seller. So let's discuss a few that I have thought of. If it's a cross-country move or it's an out-of-country move, paying or offering to pay for the packing of their home. Now, maybe it's covered by their company or the military, but maybe it's not. And that's something that you can research and say, I'd like to pay for the packing up of your home, and take that price off of them and pay for it for them. That really might motivate them, that you're thinking about what they need and how stressful this situation is for them. You're being a little bit empathetic about their side of the transaction. Maybe they're dog owners. Here's two ideas that might work. Pay for a mobile cleaning or grooming for that dog for 6 months after they move in. If it's a local situation and they're moving locally, you could offer to pay for that. You do two things there. You support a local business, a small business, and you help this seller transition into the new home. I mean, they're really thinking that, wow, they really know what my lifestyle is and the stress is. What a great addition to your multiple offer situation when your offer looks different. What about paying for a poop pickup service for 6 months for them, maybe a year at the new house, so that they don't have to stress out about it? What a great little gift if you have buyers that love their dogs. Maybe they are ingrained with the charities of the community, and you can make a charity donation at closing for them. And that really speaks to you knowing and understanding what's important to them. So making a charity donation to a charity of their choice at the closing table. Hey, so maybe they're sports fans and you have season tickets to the particular team that they like. And maybe for the first year, you give up your season tickets for them. You've already paid for it up front, and maybe it will be challenging, but what a great way to clinch a deal if that's something that motivates them. Maybe they're outdoors people, so buy a season ski pass for the family to maybe Monarch or to one of those group passes because they're moving into Colorado in my area or whatever's available in your area. But consider some sort of outdoor activity that they're interested in and buying a pass for that area. Maybe at closing, you're going to buy, in our area, we have this really cool hotel called Wolf Lodge, and it has an indoor water park. And so after closing, you pay for a weekend stay at Wolf Lodge so that the kids and them can play, or maybe they could use it for guests in the future. But that's different and unique, and that's kind of fun for the whole family. Again, thinking about what the family might like or need. What if it's a young couple, newly married? What if you would buy an overnight stay in Las Vegas and paid for their plane tickets to Las Vegas? That really might cinch the deal. There's so many ways to think outside the box, but doing the research on the seller, understanding their wants, needs, and things that would really help motivate them, you can add those ideas into your offer. It's going to differentiate you from the other offers out there. You might not be the highest and best, but sometimes when you reach into this human side of the seller, you might connect to them and they might choose yours and you might get under contract. Now, you're still probably going to have to employ some of the other strategies that I mentioned above. And if you'd like to know more about those strategies, then check out this video next about strategies that you can use in a multiple offer or a strong seller's market. But in addition to those, having just one little different one will really help you stand out. I hope you found value in this information. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support my channel and it helps it grow, and I appreciate your time watching. If you'd like to know more information about what highest and best means, then check out this video next. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.